Hello from wherever you might be watching us from. My name is Famara Baji and we welcome you to our build-up, to the African School Games to be hosted in Algeria 2025 later this month. Today we are here at the training ground of the Gambia's athletics team that will be representing the country in athletics. We're going to hear from the coaches, we're going to hear from administrators, and we're equally going to hear from the athletes about their impression, about the preparation, about their expectations when they go out there to actually represent the country. So you stay with us, let's hear from them one after the other. Okay, we starting our interview with the chef de mission, who is Abdulkarim C. Fortunately, we bumped into him at the training ground of the athletics team, that are to go and represent the Gambia, in the African School Games to be hosted in Algeria. For us as the chef de mission, tell us how crucial it is, for the Gambia to actually participate in these school championships.
Well, thank you so much, Famara. The Gambia is part of the African continent, and the 54 African countries will converge in Algeria. 26th of this month, the opening ceremony will be done, and the closing ceremony will be on the 5th of August. As the Gambia is a member, we are well prepared. Our preparations today, one can say, is A+, as far as the preparations are concerned. The associations that are identified were 6. All of them have provided the athletes number that is given to them. They went further to provide passport for the athletes. As we speak, the Gambia National Olympic Committee has already purchased air tickets for all the delegates that are going to Algeria. Currently, the athletes are brought to different centers they are training. They are provided fares. On the 16th of July this month by 9 a.m., the Olympic Committee will make sure that all the athletes, all the delegates are accommodated at the FIFA Gold Project, the football hotel, where they will be at the football hotel from the 16th to the 21st of July. Then they will travel to Dakar and catch up with Algerian airline at night and arrive in Algeria 22nd. I'll be in Algeria 21st to prepare myself to welcome the Gambian delegates in Algeria.
Let's look at the commitment on the side of the government through the Ministry of Youth and Sports and also the GNOC. How much are they supporting you and your team to make sure that at least you travel out there to go and represent the team and then come back possibly with medals?
Absolutely. That is why I said our preparation is A+. The GNOC is responsible. The government of the Gambia is also responsible because these are national teams that are going out. The government of the Gambia through the Ministry of Youth and Sports and National Sports Council have put in their funding. GNOC also put their funding to make sure that everybody who is part of the team is well taken care of so that we can go out. We are very much optimistic in terms, these are the athletes that are representing athletics. We are optimistic that they have selected the best from Basse who were in the finals, and we are hopeful that we will not go only to Algeria to participate, but we are going to make sure that Gambia is represented on that podium so that at least the athletes will come out with medals.
Finally, as the chef de mission, what will be your word of advice to the coaches, and the athletes of all the 6 disciplines, the 6 associations, that will be representing the Gambia, in the games?
We have met them, the coaches, presidents, and secretary generals, this afternoon, and their coaches. We have talked to them that this is a national issue. We are going out as Gambians. This time, the athletes we are going is different with the other athletes. These are students. Our responsibility as everybody going must be a father and a mother to them and protect them. In fact, we have even decided by Tuesday we'll bring in the parents of the athletes to the GNOC and meet with them and talk to them. We have sent consented forms to their parents so that they feel and agree that their girl child and boy child is agreed to travel to Algeria. So it's a collective responsibility. The Ministry of Basic and Secondary Education, who is the custodian of the athletes, are also involved in the preparations. So that at the end of the day, we'll have a very good participation in Algeria.
That was Abdulkarim C, the chef de mission, who is in charge of the entire Gambian delegation, who are to travel to Algeria to actually participate in this African School Games. Okay, next we have the Secretary General of the Secondary School Sports Association, Lawen Jame, who is also part of the delegation. As someone who is a strong advocate, for the support of school sports, development of school sports. Is this a day that you are looking forward to?
Like you said, this is a dream come true. And this is what we have been advocating for. This is what we have been dreaming for. Because our objective is to prepare our athletes, but not only to stay in the Gambia, but to be exposed nationally and internationally. So when this opportunity comes and the GNOC inform us that there will be a competition organized by ANOCA called School Gym, it was a blessing in disguise. For the first time, this is coming, and Gambia is going to have an opportunity. And for the first time, school sport, under our leadership, through at least that we train, we expose into competition, we'll have an opportunity to showcase their talent at the global or the continental stage. It's a big blessing and a dream come true.
How much of an impact do you think, this is going to be, for these athletes as they are going out there to compete with almost 54 countries?
In fact, even before it started, it already made an impact, because when the information comes out, everybody got the information, everybody become excited, energized during the competition that if I perform very well, I'm going to have an opportunity. And already it has created that impact. More so if these people happens to travel to Algeria, they hit the podium, obviously all the rest will believe that if they also try, they can do it. And then that's also going to motivate the athletes. And even those who feel that athletics have no future, maybe it only stops at the inter-schools or even only at the national level, and that does it. Obviously they will have a second thought, and it will definitely motivate them to another level.
What word of encouragement would you like to give to these young athletes, who will be representing the Gambia and Algeria?
This is the highest motivation that one can give. After your competitions at the regional level, at the national level, then you are picked among the lot to go and represent the country. This once in a lifetime. So they only have this opportunity for a start. If they utilize it very well, this team can move to another level until they go to the Olympics in Senegal, Youth Olympics in Senegal. So that's the road. That is the road that the GNOC together with the GA is taking. So obviously the opportunities are there for them. So if they obviously put up more effort in what they are doing and then come up with glories, obviously the sky will be the limit for them. And then the next time that we are going to see them is Olympics in Senegal.
Given the performance of the athletes, during the National Inter-Schools Athletics Championship, are you hopeful that when we go out there, we might see a lot of them exceeding the expectations of many of us?
I'm into multi-sport, like I said, we involved in various sports. Yeah. But I can assure you, as far as athletics is concerned, when it comes to youth category, Gambia is one of the best in the sub-country, in our sub-region. Gambia is one of the best. And take it from me, let the whole country even take it from me, that these people are going to bring glories. I can assure you that one.
Commendable move by GNOC and the government of the Gambia. This is it.
I think for us, we are very much happy and proud to associate ourselves with the GNOC in this project, together with that of the GA, for at least, identifying athletics among the lot of the disciplines that are going to be part of this. And then we definitely commend them for taking that ownership, the foresight, and then even accepting to be part of this competition, because everything starts from accepting it. So they have accepted because they trust the athletes that we have in this country. So by that, I want to sincerely thank them very much for giving that opportunity to our school-going children, because it's not only athletics, at least that are going, but we have volleyball athletes are going, who are coming from schools, judo, wrestling, swimming, basket, they are all coming from the school. So this is a big opportunity for the school-going children, for them to understand that if they also perform very well as far as sport is concerned, obviously they can also represent the country at the international level while they are going to school. So that famous slogan will now become the reality now, school boys and school girls international.
All right, thank you very much, Lamin Jammeh, Secretary General of Secondary School Sports Association there. We've witnessed your training session. I know you are working closely with these boys and girls. First, tell us how the training sessions are going so far.
Well, it's been great. Thank you very much, Farmer. Training has been going very smoothly, and definitely all the athletes are responding to training, and they are doing their best and giving out their best during our these we've started just a week ago, and then we are definitely we are doing the finishing touches. Like today we are on our medley, because the school games medley is the only relay we have, and we are not going to leave any stone unturned. That is, we going in for the gold medal. So we are really working on our exchange, our handing over, all those things, so that the transition will be very smooth when we're doing the exchange. So we are working on all those things. It's very important because the less transition you have, that is that's the time you'll be able to at least lower your timing. So, and that's what we are working on now, to make sure that anytime we have the medley, they will be down the timing to go down.
So what are some of the events, that your team will be, taking part in?
Yeah, for these games we have 5 boys and 5 girls. That is 5 athletes boys, 5 athletes girls. And purely we're going for sprint. That is, we have 100, 200, 400. And then we have, that is the medley relay. And then we have long jump, a girl, that is Siri, is also a long jumper. So we have her doing the long jump. It's rather unfortunate, but the field events, maybe in the games coming, we have athletes to whom you know that they are very good in the field event. But our quota, the quota given to us, and we don't want to miss the relay, the medley. That's why we have to consider the sprint, especially 1, 2, and 4. Because medley is the one athlete will start with 100 meters, and then you go for 200, go for 300, then 400. So we have to work on that. That's how we selected the team, to be able to compete in the medley relay. Yeah.
You are very much involved in athletics, from regional level to school level, to the national level. Are these athletes are they athletes that you have high hope in?
Yeah, these athletes I know very well to my fingertips, because like you said, I'm in all the regions every year, from Basse to Banjul. So every year, so I know them to my fingertips. And all of them, how I know them, that's how they knew me. This selection was tough, because this selection was directly from the finals of the inter-schools in Basse. So every athlete you see here, all of them, they won their events in Basse. All of them. So the selection was not easy, in fact. It was not easy. Yeah. So they are athletes with merits. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And I know they are going to do better. Yeah. Yeah.
I can also believe in that, because I've seen, some of them before. Let's look at this move by GNOC and the government of the Gambia, to make sure at least the Gambia also take part in the upcoming games in Algeria. This must be a great step and a good one.
Yeah, definitely. This is a blessing in disguise. Yeah, because definitely the first school games, and you have 27, 26 athletes representing the Gambia. It's a remarkable, yeah, it's very, very, very remarkable, yeah. And I know all the sports going will want to showcase their athletes and their talents. So that is it. It's always a competition when different sports meet in a competition to represent the Gambia. So that is it. But we are going as a one family. We should be each other's keeper. So, and I know when we go, we support each other. And I know the athletes. Today, just before coming here, we met, the coaches met, and some of these officials going to the games. And definitely, we are going as one family, and I have high hopes that the Gambia will be represented very well. Yeah.
Finally, what will be your message to the athletes, to their parents, and the entire country?
Yeah, just for parents to assure them, because these athletes we are seeing, all of them are underage, and we know it's not easy right now to travel with underage, and it's very sensitive. So we let parents be rest assured that these athletes will be taken care of, because we are mothers and we are fathers. All those going with them. I'm going as a coach with Lamin Fadera. Yes, he's the second assistant coach going with me. So we are all parents, all of us, we are parents. We have kids, and we can let them be rest assured that we will take care of their kids for them when they are away from them. And definitely we will not, like I said, we will make sure that they do what is expected of them. Yes, let them be rest assured. Yeah, for that, we are not going to compromise with discipline. Discipline is number one in anything we are doing. And I also seize this opportunity to thank the Gambia Secondary School Sports Association, because that's where all these athletes are tapped from. And then from there, the Gambia Athletics Association, who are the technician on the ground. And I also use this opportunity to thank the GNOC and above all the government of the Gambia, because definitely if these we are not together to make sure that this thing happens, would have not been in the school games, and it's the first games. There are many competitions that are conducted, but sometimes it is difficult for the Gambia to participate. But thank God, this is the first of its kind, and the Gambia is able to participate. That we are saying thank you to all of them.
Thank you very much. That was Mariam Sala, the coach, for the Gambia's athletics team that will be going to Algeria for the upcoming game. So we're going to hear from at least one or two athletes, about how happy they are to actually be part of this team. So we have Sire Sane, an athlete, that is also part of the team, this athletics team that will be traveling to Algeria for the games. Sire, first tell us how happy are you as a school-going, girl to be selected in this team that is going to represent the Gambia?
Yeah, I'm very happy because I was training for this since September 24th before I go for inter-school. Though it's not easy, training hard, fight easy. Yeah.
You've taken athletics as your career and you've been doing very well with your school, Mahad. Now you have the opportunity to go and represent the Gambia. Should we expect you to do better than you've been doing during the inter-school?
Yeah, I was expecting that when I go to Algeria, I will do more than what I do for inter-school. Yeah.
So how are you preparing for it? How are you training to make sure you at least grab a goal for the Gambia?
Yeah, I am preparing for Algeria because it will be not easy because we want to do more and more there.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
So we're wrapping up, with an athlete who is a very popular face, as far as school sports is concerned, Amadou Sabali. You are part of this team. First, tell us your impression. Tell us how happy you are to be part of this team.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah, first of all, I'm so happy to be part of the team. Yeah, this is a dream come true to me. Yeah, because I've been aiming for it since I started my career to represent my country and make them proud. Yeah.
Now you are in the team, you are going out there to prepare to represent the Gambia. How are you prepared? How is the preparation, the training going?
Yeah, I'm working hard for it to make the whole country proud because there are so many athletes in the country here. And we are the lucky one to be part of the team. So we have to do something to make the whole country proud. Yeah.
This is something good for you as school-going athletes. Usually your participation will stop at the inter-schools level. Now you have the bigger opportunity to be part of, this team. Is something very good for you people that the entire school system is happy about?
Yeah, it's a very good opportunity for us. This inter-school, some of them will be selling us like our teachers are just there for their interest, but it is not only for their interest. Now see, if we don't run the inter-school, we will not be part of because the selection was through inter-school. So athletes will also understand that to work hard on this inter-school and serious on that. Yeah.
So finally, what will be your message to the Gambian people? What would you like to tell them?
Yeah, let them just keep praying for us. Inshallah, we'll make them proud.
Thank you very much.
All right, you're welcome.
So that's it. You've heard from the administrators, you heard from the coach, you've heard from the athletes. So that's it for this edition of our build-up to the 2025 African School Games to be hosted in Algeria. You can follow GRTS. You can continue to follow GRTS. We will try to do or to visit almost all the training sessions of all the 6 disciplines that will be representing the country. So we thank all of you for watching. Join us again for our next series of the build-up.